Hello, Mr. 006 back for part 5 of I Want to Kill the Maker hard mode. Last time I made quite a bit of decent progress through stage 4. Yeah, it was went okay last time. I was quite pleased with that. I was sort of hoping that I'd get maybe to the end of stage 4, but I probably misremembered or miscalculated how many screens I've got through. But yeah, anyway, pretty happy with how last video went with stage 4, because some of these screens are starting to get quite tricky, and they're not certainly not straightforward at all now. So yeah, anyway, let's progress on with Challenge My Dream, which is just basically a long screen where we have to kind of go from left to right and pretty much zigzagging the way through as well. Let me just got a line there and see whether this bottom jump here could end up being one of the most annoying ones of the lot. So I just want to see if I can, if there is a particular wall or something that might help me, or if I'm up against that one. Okay, that helped. Okay, so what I should do is, again, I don't know if that's probably not mandatory, but I'll run up against that wall. Okay, yeah, fine, that looks perfect. The only thing about that is, unfortunately, I can't save that sort of a line, so I'll have to keep doing it every time. But oh well, that at least there's a line. At least there's a line that works really nicely. So cool, happy with that. But yeah, anyway, this one we basically go down to the middle, then up to the top left, down to the middle, down to the bottom right, die, and then we'll go sort of up toward the middle, and then the top, and then hopefully the top right. Oh, sorry, middle top, and then hopefully top right. Yeah, I was going to say, don't mess me up with the align. I had what I thought was a good align there, and all of a sudden it wasn't working. Yeah, fine, okay, just probably not enough. Just messing the jump up, and also that jump. What is up with that jump? I seem to be not getting enough height in order to make that jump. That's kind of irritating. The spike here is I feel like it's a bit in the way there, but no, shouldn't be causing. Oh my days, shouldn't be causing that many problems. Yeah. Okay. Don't know what I don't know if that was sort of closer than it needed to be, or whether I just was just messing up horribly before. Really? I can understand the jump up, but the jump down, when I can sort of double jump immediately before and give myself a nice sort of breather before trying to make it through. Really? Thank you. Okay, right. This jump is probably the hardest one on the screen, to be honest, and it's a bit annoying. It sort of comes not right at the end, but a fair way through. I don't like that jump. The one I got, the furthest I've got to so far. It's kind of tricky. I'm never getting quite sure what the best setup for it is. Please let's not die now on the way out. Cool. And yeah, that was the end of stage 4. I'm a bit annoyed I didn't do that at the end of 4-step stage 4 clear. You're so... don't know what that's actually said. Do I get it again? Please tell me I get it again. I do. You're so dow. Oh yeah, I'm kind of annoyed there about that I didn't actually I didn't just continue that last screen, because it only took 4 minutes or so to clear that room. I could have done it at the end of the last video, and I would have had stage 4 entirely done, but oh well, never mind. Stage 5. So probably almost certainly the most difficult and intricate stage of the entire lot. And we've got ourselves a gimmick here. So yeah, you can see this clock above our heads. This is basically a timer whereby after a certain amount of time, when the clock stops, we stop. So now I can move. So yeah, we have to kind of plan our movements out so that we are not in mid-air, or for example, if I can actually get up there under these spikes, for instance, when the time stops, because obviously I'll be frozen in place and they'll get me. So yeah, we need to do some planning out here in terms of thinking about where we can position ourselves, and when we need to take a break and not die on stupid stuff like that, so that we can progress and not get caught out by protruding spikes or indeed falling. because it could well be that the clock stops when I'm in the middle of a jump. If it stops when I'm in the middle of a jump, I am just going to plummet to the floor, and that's no good at all. So I'm going to time this out a bit better. So I feel like the timing there is just not good at all. This one looks like it's better. Cool, got up there. Good. Right, hit the save, and cool. And I didn't want to fall down there, so we'll restart. You also find, I think, at the beginning, so you've got like a lot more time at the, just immediately when you load a save up, or when you restart or whatever, that you have a bit more time than you do between like the other time. So now, between now and the first time the time freezes, there's more time than it would be between the first time it freezes and the second time it freezes. So that does mean you can get a little bit of a further way through. On your when you first start and otherwise. So I tend to like to use that time to make my way, get a bit further through. Dig it! But I'm not going to risk it. Actually, I might risk it. No, I'm not, definitely not now that I messed that jump up. I think actually there's enough time, provided I don't mess the jump up to the that ledge. I think really. Or even messing it up, there's still enough time to get down to there. Cool. Take my time here, though. I'm going to make that jump from... Well, I'm going to try anyway. I'm going to make the jump up from this ledge rather than the one above it, because that does not look nice at all. I'd much rather do it from there. Okay, so we'll set off immediately after this has stopped, because I want to get my movement back. And then hopefully, assuming I don't mess up on easy stuff, I'm going to stop there, just in case I get screwed over. We're done! Yay! I don't think that's saved. Good, thank you, finally. I want to be the diverse. Yay! A game that I am quite familiar with. So, yeah, and a game that's, lots of spike, lots of spike triggers there, so we have to backtrack quite a bit through this screen. But, yeah, this, to be honest, this one feels like, well, it's got another gimmick. So, we've had the, we've got the sort of, obviously, physics kind of going on here. We do indeed have a second screen as well, so that's nice. Yeah, it feels like we've actually got some... that was terrible, I need to be the other way up for that. So yeah, it feels like we've got some nice kind of actual... yeah, what the hell was I thinking on that? Nice, some gimmicks in play, which, yeah, is always... always nice, I think, rather than just having, pure needle all the time. So yeah, I'm all for having some gimmicks in play. Not that we've had none before, but yeah. Thank you. It wasn't me a fair few my problems unnecessarily. In fact, I think we've got another screen after this. I don't think this is the end. We've got another bit after this. So this. Oh, of course, yes. The reappearing cord that flips the gravity. So you have to watch out for that. If you do have it on the screen, and that was terrible. I got to remember that you get a bit of extra momentum when you touch the springs. Yeah, cool, lovely. Shame after 2 screens with a very nice gimmick, we're back to this. And Crimson! Oh, how I hate you. I haven't even played you. Yeah, this might look somewhat familiar. This is, at least partially, the secret screen on I Want to Get Cultured. There was a Crimson screen in stage... I want to say stage 5. Yeah, there was a secret costume screen secret hidden after it. So this is the. Excuse me while I just mess about one a little. Okay, so no line is all right there. Oh, there's a save up there. That's good. There's not one there in Cultured. So and even though I haven't played Crimson now, of course, I know what to do here. So I need to fake that spike out, drop down there, and then just get through this. Look, yeah, this looks way more lenient than the version in Cultured, which again I'm not going to complain about because that was one of the few screens in Cultured that was pissing me off. But if you ever look at the bottom, this is definitely not what was in Cultured. So yeah, Cultured switched up the bottom of the screen. This was not what was there. So we've got a little in between. bother. This bit's really not that easy either. So having got that far through, first go as well, I'm very, very disappointed to have died there. Yeah, we've got a little platform hopping in between spike section, which I say is just is a pain. I'm not going to lie, it is an absolute pain. You've got to sort of continuously be on the hop. There's not much room to work with at all, so a lot of the time I feel like I don't get my jump in time. And yeah, it's just it is a pain. Just let me just put it that way. And also this final manoeuvre there, where you've got that low spike there. On the first one, you've only got 2 mini spikes on the ceiling, so it's much easier to get through. And obviously that one, there's a block there, so no worry about that one. But you've got effectively not quite a gate jump, because it's not the spike on the big spike on the ceiling on the right hand side is not directly over another spike, but yeah, it's something like a gate jump, and yeah, it's not a nice one. Let me put it that way. Particularly since you've got to continuously hop up and down on these bloody platforms. You don't have like a moment to get yourself set. Because what I would love to do, I hate pressure, is I would love to get myself set, to practice it a few times, and you know, practice my jump height, and yeah, get myself nicely set. But just you don't have that luxury. You've got to continuously be on the move, hopping up and down this platform, and yeah, it makes that bit a pain. And I don't understand what's going on here with the, again, unless my eyesight is just kind of like failing me, but I swear I'm like between spikes a lot of the time. But oh well, it's done. And coming on to another bit that was just I think is the same as well, yeah, Cultured's secret screen. And yeah, I'm a bit well, yeah, that's kind of annoying, because this section was incredibly annoying in Cultured. I did not care for it at all. It's really nice there is this save point, because I don't like that sort of jump at the bottom, so at least I don't have to do that. But still, we do have to do this bit at the top here. And if you remember, in Cultured, it wasn't just a simple case of being able to move on with our lives. No, you have to muck around, triggering out spikes. I think with that save up there this time, though, I am gonna try and do it in 2 goes rather than 3. If I can get over the Christmas tree jumps that I hate so much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can fake out the spike. Oh wow, blimey, that was close. That was terrible, and I thought I'd made it. I don't know why. I actually don't know what. Yeah, that one as well. But I'm amazed. I've actually died there. Both those jumps felt really good. Yeah, I'm gonna maybe at least gonna have one go where that didn't trigger, fan-flipping-tastic, so this was all a complete waste of time. Yeah, one go where I just try and make the jump twice, because I'm pretty sure that you can fake out the second spike, which will then go away, leaving solid ground up there, but still land on the platform without having to go down and do the bottom bit again. So yeah, that's my aim. Or at least to try it. But yeah, easier said than done. As I say, this screen took me quite some time on Cultured, because the fact that you have to do this top bit 3 times. And in fact, on Cultured, as I say, I still had to do the bottom jump bit between those. For God's sake, what is up with that jump? Yeah, the 4 spikes. Well, the block with the 4 spikes on it. Yeah, that kills me. I knew it would. I knew I wouldn't have the right line for that. I'm going to rub up against that wall and see if that makes any difference. Nope. Wonderful. I'm going to rub up against that wall then. Now that I'm messing that up, I've rubbed up against the wall there. In fact, I'm going to rub up against the wall, aren't I? Almost certainly. That didn't trigger. I don't think that worked anyway. I'm like, now, again, searching for a line that would make my life easier here, and I don't know if it exists. Let's try that one. Nope. Okay, so yeah, fine. I will just persevere with the jump as normal then. With the but I can't do it. I've only got to do it once, haven't I? If my plan is to if my plan is to only need to do it twice. And by the way, I'm almost thinking I should do that like anyway now because I can't get out of there. How did you get out of there? I've got no line. I'm going to try that wall, and that's going to be it. Well, that works. Okay, fine. And the line that I'm bound to keep as well. I did not go up high enough to trigger out the spike. What the hell am I doing? Okay, so that align works. Okay, Ali freaking Luya. I can't believe I still messed up on that drop down, but okay, fine. There isn't a line. That means I can just drop off here. Fine. I'm happier again. But, oh yeah, that's doable. I feel like that's definitely doable. Oops, I did not rub up against this wall and get my line. And then I did that, and then I ran into that spike. Holy hell. What? What? Seriously? What? Come on. What? I don't understand. What the hell is that? What am I doing there? I don't understand how I'm anywhere near that spike. By the way, I'm doing what I did in the cultured version of Crimson as well, where, yes, where I'm not going to show it off now, but I dropped down the second time rather than go up the sort of upper route, because I don't like the dip inverted gate jump I have to do. I'd much rather make that jump round the cliff jump, F jump, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's why I go down rather than a bit further down than stay up. Okay, I want to find the destination, was it? Oh, I want to be the destination, okay. Right, so, again we have a gimmick. So I feel like, again, culture was just sort of like, yeah, why there? Why not have a entire stage where you've got some sort of kind of like gimmick per se going on? So nothing in Crimson there I'd call gimmick worthy. But dang it, I forgot that moved. But yeah, we've got a spotlight here. So, dang it. Which obviously makes the screen a lot harder to see. Ultimately, when you know where triggers and traps are and where you need to go, it's not such a hindrance. Obviously, it tends to be much more of a hindrance when you first play the game or the screen or whatever, because you've got no idea what you're doing, and traps made a sort of come completely out of nowhere that you can't even see. But yeah, once you have a decent idea about the layout of the screen and what's going on, that's terrible. I don't find that the spotlight tends to be that kind of inhibiting, to be honest. That was me jumping way too early there for the big drop down there. Oh, and what was I doing there? The spike moves sort of thing. And I can actually sort of take a look over here as well, so I can sort of see, for instance, on that drop down that I'm going to have to do here, there's a spike on the left wall with a very low bit, and one on the right hand wall just above that as well. So yeah, if we're going to need to do weaving in the dark, then yeah, I can also get a bit more of a feel for where the spikes actually are. That was so bad. That was just an absolutely atrocious jump. I don't know what I was doing. Because the bit at the top there, top left, with the 3 spikes to trigger down, is a bit of a pain. Not only have you got to get in there in the gate jump, you've then got to do another gate jump pretty much immediately, because there's nowhere else to go. The 3 spikes are just going to come down right on you. So you've got to jump out and jump back in. So you have to do 2 gate jumps. In fact, 3 gate jumps, but 2 in quick succession in the same jumping manoeuvre. So yeah, kind of annoying. And I need to jump. Okay, so when I see the wall, I need to. That's when I need to use my double jump, because otherwise I'm just going way too fast, and I'll hit the first right spike sticking out from the left wall. And I hate the jump to get up to the gate jumps anyway as well. It feels, with this spike here, just a pain. Gate jump into a gate jump, seriously. Admittedly, it's not quite as bad as like some of the dip gate jumps that you have to pull off, but still not nice. I jumped too far to the left there. Blast. I had the timing pretty much perfect there. That was excellent timing. Just unfortunately just moved too much to the left there. I think there is a save after from the bottom of that drop down section. So yeah, we don't have to do, I don't think at least anyway, the whole screen in one go, and yeah, that's going to be much appreciated, because the drop down there is yeah, very tricky. I mean, admittedly I would appreciate a save sort of after you pull this manoeuvre off, but I shouldn't be saying that manoeuvre because I failed to pull it off there, but yeah. Oh, God, that jump! Ugh. And yeah, the spike that's sticking out, facing, yeah, from the left wall, facing right, I feel there just causes unnecessary annoyance. It's just really in the way, and maybe no, I'm pretty sure I had the timing good there. I'm pretty sure that is decent timing, but the kid does fall very fast, so. I wonder whether I should be jumping perhaps though just slightly above when the wall appears. I could move to the left, just from the point of view of like slowing my momentum just a little bit. But oh, there is a gate jump and then there's a save. Thank you. If I messed up on that gate jump, I would be very, very annoyed. Okay, a few triggers to watch out for. Nothing too bad. So just move slightly over to the right, and then double jump, and then move. Hold yourself for a little bit, and then move over to the right again. Okay. Don't know why I didn't jump there actually before to see where the save was. And an incredibly generous save based on, like, you know, the first save as well. Getting from the first to the second save is difficult, but yeah, that save there is extremely generous. Okay, so rub up against that wall, and then just full jump. I think I should be able to make it. Maybe not. No, yeah, that was working. Okay, a similar thing here. I think it's a pretty full jump. Bugger. But yeah, that is the last of this, I think. What? Did I just jump too early there? Okay, yeah, possibly. I should not be hitting that spike. I really should not. Wow, okay. And again, why? Why? There's no need for that. And that, yeah, unfortunately, there are yeah, two long jumps here that are kind of tricky. So first this one, which is, say, not the easiest, and then this one. So you need to be sort of right on the edge and make a full jump. But there's a ceiling above you which causes problems. So yeah, I'm never a fan of, I don't know, again, like pixel perfect. That felt good, yeah, like pixel perfect jumps, but still. Anyway, next screen. Hope the end of. I want to be the end of. This is a kind of nice one. I know this gimmick more just sort of from ultimately looking. Actually, that's what I want to do there. Just sort of you know, looking ahead to Camellia 3, if anything. With like the. That's, I want to do that, but not. Because there's a screen sort of way into that into the sort of final areas that use this gimmick. But yeah, it's a rocking kind of motion. With the spikes, so if you go left, then or if you go in a direction, then the spikes will also travel in that direction. But it's sort of a rocking. Why do I keep jumping up there like that? I've now done that so many times, it's ridiculous. I know to make the jump from here. Yeah, so yeah, a lovely kind of rocking motion kind of gimmick for the spikes. So you have to kind of like plan out ultimately how you're going to make it, yeah, how you're going to make it through, and you're going to make a lot of jumps in sort of a different way than which you would normally, because you're having to think about, okay, do I need the spikes out to the, you know, do I need them sort of left or right or whatnot? So yeah, sometimes you're going to sort of make elongated jumps that you perhaps otherwise wouldn't make. So yeah, it's a kind of a nice little kind of a gimmick. I actually need to... Yeah, okay, fine. That actually wasn't what I was expected to do there, but I'll take it. Hey-ho. Okay, up there, right, then left. And it's really, yeah, it's really not so bad other than this final jump, which I don't like. But I don't know whether I feel like I should take advantage of the rocking here, but to me, that's sort of like very confusing on that jump. So I sort of just tend to want to make the jump as it is normally. I have it as rightmost as it can be, and then just move right, so it won't actually like rock, if you will. So here we are. It's not now going to move. If I keep moving right, it's not going to move. So yeah, I don't know whether actually a better thing to do would be to, I don't know, have it left and then try and or do something like that, for instance, where you could split the spikes. But yeah, to have a safe spot to land in. But I know it's doable just by when it says it's rightmost. So yeah, I find that's like the least confusing way for me to sort of do it. So yeah, let's do it that way. But yeah, a really nice actual interesting gimmick. I do actually do quite like the concept for this one. So the last bit is just a little bit irritating, and who knows, I could be doing this, making this actually more difficult for myself than it otherwise could be. But I don't really have a strategy for making it like rock. Yeah, if I could land in there, then great. But the minute I press right, it's gonna do that again. So yeah, I find it's just yeah, probably not worth me trying to figure out how I could do it by yeah, making it rock. Might as well just have it as far right as possible and just pull off the jump, which admittedly is not easy, but yeah, it's definitely doable. Oh, come on. Oh, why does that keep getting me as well? There's no... It's like failing the cliff jump or something. So again, when I could... Like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. It's just silly. I feel like I want to get past the halfway point of that spike, though, so like, for instance, how I would do a double diamond is well, a bit different to that, actually. I would sort of try and get in the gap between the first and second spikes, so not past halfway, and then make the final jump over the second, third ones. But with this jump, what I want to do, ideally, is get past the middle bit, like I did there, and then just, yeah, and make a small jump afterwards. I think, at least, that's how I want to do it. Yeah, starting to get a bit irritating. Yeah, I definitely want to do it that way. But I just hope my strategy isn't like terrible. Well, I know I can do it, so it's just a matter of pulling it off. Stop messing up that and that. What? Wow. Some of these things are just not. Wow, are you serious? I mean, this jump here. I mean, wow. I mean, yeah. Oh my good God! What the hell? How the hell am I dying on anything but the final jump? There's like literally nothing other than that final jump. Gee, freaking whiz. Right, okay, I think I'll leave it there. We're approaching half an hour. This, I want to be the Locust screen goes on for quite a while. There's at least 3 screens of it, and there's actually a secret in here as well. So, yeah, this one's going to go on for quite a while, and I don't fancy sort of getting just halfway through. So, yeah, I'll leave it there. And we'll pick up next time somewhere in the middle of Stage 5 with I Want to Be the Locust. So I hope to see you for that. But until then, cheerio.